Hey, what's up everybody? I'm going to be showing you guys how to change out a blower motor resistor in a Hyundai Tiburon. Now, my model Tiburon is a 2005, the GT, but I think this should be able to help if you have any model Tiburon or like even if you don't have a Tiburon, maybe this will help you out if you're still having the same problem as I am. So I'm going to show you guys what the problem is. So one day I was driving, I was messing with my controls for my AC fan controls, and then out of nowhere, it just starts blowing on max, and then trying to move the fan speed up or down does nothing. So even when I shut it off, it was still blowing, which was crazy. And I'm going to show you guys, even when I just turn the ignition on, it's just going full speed. See, there we go. And you can see it's completely off. So yeah, that's a problem. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how to fix that. If your controls are acting all wacky like this, even if I hear if you have trouble moving your fan speed up and down and it's still staying on the max level or on a certain speed, this should help that too. I just want to point out my model Tiburon, I think it's because it's the GT, it has this what they call climate control, so it's got this like digital screen here. Some Tiburons I know they have the dial controls, those are manual, so that'll make a difference in what part you need. So stay tuned for that in a sec. I'll go over that. All right, so next thing I want to show you guys is where to actually find where the part lives so you can replace it. All right, now I'm over in the passenger side. So right in the passenger side, right underneath the glove box here, you're gonna see. Let's see if I can get a good view here. It's like really tight down here, so it's gonna be kind of a pain. But it shouldn't take you that long to replace it. Okay. So what you're gonna see this wire coming down, and it's gonna be all the way on the far left. So it's got like this little piece of plastic guard. So we're gonna go down here. All right, you're gonna see. Now I already have this unscrewed, but if you don't have it unscrewed, hang on a sec. So you're gonna want like a short Phillips head, like here, and then there's two screws. There's gonna be one on the left and right side here. That's probably not the greatest view, but you should be able to see it. And then this will come straight out. Okay. Now the way this is connected, it's just like a little snap connector here. So all you got to do is just squeeze it, and then it should pop out. Probably need two hands for this. Let me see. Hang on a sec. All right, so we do got the part out. Let me show it to you guys here. All right, you can see this one's gonna look a little different than the part I actually ordered. This has got a lot more going on, but the new part has kind of, it's like they call it like a solid state, whatchamacallit. So now, going back to the part that you need. Now, mine is as like I mentioned, is the climate control one. So it specifically has this, it's like a 3-prong connector here. So you're going to want to be careful, if you have the GT model, you want to make sure you get the right part. So now if you have the manual controls, it's actually going to look like, it's going to look like this flat one here. It's going to have 4 connectors. So just be careful with that. Other thing I want to point out is just a tip for people if you don't have a Tiburon. I know a lot of times the resistor can actually be behind the glove box. So the Tiburon, it's underneath. You can access it without having to pop out the glove box, but but you might have to do that if you have a different model car. So, all right, let me show you guys. All right, so here's the new part I got. So you can see it's kind of similar, but like I said, it's got this this different design. All right. And I just also want to mention that the only part it connects to the car is going to be this plug here. So like this part that goes inside, it's not going to connect to anything like that. That's just where it stays. So its own little spot in the car. Yeah, that's about it. So once you get this plugged in, just put it back where you got it, put the screws back in, and you should be good to go. I've already tested this out, works perfect. My controls work just like they're supposed to. And this part itself was only about $20 I got off Amazon. And I don't know about you guys, but I know a lot of the local shops around me would probably end up getting you a much more expensive part. I mean, I've seen these things going for, when I was looking, it's like $50, $80 or so. And then, you know, who knows how much they're going to try and charge you for the labor. So you might end up paying like a couple $100 just to fix this simple job. Whereas, you know, you can just get the part for 20 bucks and then do it yourself in say like 20 minutes and then you're good to go. So, all right, guys, I hope that helped you out. Just let me know and take care.